This year, 2011, Japan had an earthquake of a 9.0 magnitude. It triggered waves up to 100 feet. Let's take a look at a video where we can see the tsunami. Those were some scary images. So I did my presentation on about the earthquake, but I try to focus more on the agriculture industry. So what are the effects on the agriculture industry? So here you go. So about the earthquake and the meltdown, as I mentioned, it was a 9.0 earthquake triggered tsunami waves up to 133 feet. The most tragic event from this earthquake, one of the most tragic events, was the nuclear reactor meltdown. And so about the meltdown, it released a lot of radiation into the environment, particularly like around the Tohoku area and the Sendai area. So when they took food samples in March, a lot of food was contaminated. And some food that was contaminated, such as raw milk, spinach, turnip, parsley, celery, shiitake, and bok choy. About the crops, so I have a graph here compared to Chernobyl, and it's about similar, the contamination soil, and some of the health effects of radiation includes cancer. Cancer is very scary because it's a life-threatening disease. And so here are some different types of cancer, thyroid cancer and leukemia. And what is the government doing about it? Basically not very much, because the government was so unprepared for this to happen. And the economic impacts are really bad because a lot of countries kind of banned a lot of food that's coming in from Japan, so the farmers are the most in worse conditions because of this ban. And there are a lot of psychological effects because the farmers are now traumatized, and a lot of people are not buying the crops because they fear of, cancer. There has been decontamination efforts, but so far nothing in the works right now. It's just in the proposal stage, and there's recovery effort suggestion. I got this from a website that they should strengthen institutional system like what they did in the Kobe earthquake. They were so unprepared. They didn't have housing, and now they have funding. So something like that could be in the future. They start funding for these kind of stuff in the future. So I also looked up a video about the farmers, and we can go take a look at that video. So it's just a small clip.
In World War II, in this period of innovation and growth where Japan really reinvented itself, this could be an opportunity for the country to find new forms of innovation or to reinvent itself again and become a leader in sustainable development and sustainable energy, and that these farmers that we're following are experimenting with ways to try to recover the land or to grow their crops in a way that is safe, not only from the chemicals that they've always avoided, but from the threat of radiation that they're facing. We may see new discoveries coming out of the experiments that these farmers are doing. これから農業は私たちどうなっていくんでしょうか。どうなっていくんでしょうか。心配ですが、家族の愛で家族の絆でこれも長く頑張っていきたいと思います。
So basically the video just talk about how farmers are coping with this kind of situation, and basically, they're very optimistic. They want to go back to farming, and So hopefully after this event, people are more aware and we could be supportive and help these farmers. So so that's it about my presentation today, and it's there's links inside the information box if you're interested in watching the rest of this video. Okay, thank you very much.